Hey guys, what's going on? Frazier FPS here. I'm gonna start this video by saying thank you so much for the support on the recent videos. I think we just passed 2K views on the Cypher video, which is just completely extraordinary. I never thought it would get that big. And we also hit over 50 likes on the Jet video, which was definitely my best video. So thank you guys so much for that as well. But today we are in the firing range, and I'm going to be showing you guys something. This is going to be another guide, and basically, it's going to be about crosshair placement. It's something that I've been struggling with, and something that I've seen other people struggle with, and it's a pretty easy concept to grasp and easy to do, but it's really hard to master. So, before we get started, I just want to point out that this is not going to be something instant. This is going to take time in actually playing the game, because something that comes with this is also gamesense, because your crosshair placement also defines where you're aiming at, which means if you may have really good crosshair placement always at the head level, but you're never checking popular corners, and then you get shot. So that would be called gamesense right there. And games, it's really hard to just instantly improve on it. It just comes from playing the game. So if I had any tips in terms of game sense, I would say just play the game more. It's not going to be instant, but something that you can put into your game right now is a tip that you're going to hear a lot, especially from the pros. It's keeping your crosshair at head level all the time. If you watch anyone play, this isn't even for this game either, for games like CSGO, Rainbow Six Siege, any of those, you're going to see that the pros always keep their crosshair at head level, and they never move it away. Because if they look at the floor like this, if there's an enemy right there, and I'm looking at the floor, and this is common for Battle Royale players. So if you play Battle Royale, and you're looking at the floor, you're not searching for loot. This is Valorant. Pick your crosshair up. But what's common is they'll be looking at the floor like this, and then there's an enemy right here. Uh-oh. It takes a while to go from here to here. From here to here. Right? That takes time. And plus, when you're doing that, you're likely to overshoot or undershoot, or just still look at the floor and start shooting while you're bringing crosshair up, which is a really bad idea, considering especially the ARs have the wackest spray patterns. So not only is it automatically at head, I got a connection issue there. Not only is it automatically at head level, it's also, you don't have to move it in order to aim on an enemy. If someone's over here, right here, and I'm aiming right here, simple flick, just boop. If I'm aiming at the floor and someone's over there, I have to pick my crosshair all the way up, which is just counterintuitive. Because the whole point of having a crosshair is that you're always aimed where the enemy is going to be. So to practice crosshair placement, besides just playing the game a bunch, what you're going to need to do is, or at least what I would recommend, is to go into the range, and the range only does so much. You have to be able to actually implement it in the game. That's why I'm telling you the best way to do this is to just do it in game. But you're just going to go in the range, and you're going to try and practice keeping your crosshair at head level. Right? You can try pre-firing corners that you think enemies would commonly hide behind. Right? You can pre-angle, and the whole point of crosshair placement, and what separates good crosshair placement from bad crosshair placement, is where you're aiming. I could have extraordinary crosshair placement, right? I could come over here, boom, flick. I see him right here, I'm gonna shoot him, right? But what separates good crosshair placement from insane crosshair placement is pre-aiming. By the time I'm here, my crosshair is already there, because I know that's where he's going to be. I aim where he's going to be before I round the corner. That way I have the best advantage. I have the higher advantage. Because, in case you haven't already noticed, peeker's advantage is not a thing in this game. Oh, I can make that jump. Peeker's advantage is not a thing in this game, mainly because it's 128 tick. And 2, I'm getting network issues. And number 2, the netcode on this game is just spectacular. So that's what separates good crosshair aim from really good crosshair placement. It's just being able to pre-aim your cursor wherever they are, and this takes practice. But like I said, the longer you play the game, the better at it you're going to be. Right? So if, say, I knew there was an enemy right there, right? Somewhere around here. And I'm running this corner here. I'm going to use this cover to my advantage. I'm going to pre-aim, and boom. I'm already there. If I wanted to do it for that one, say I was all the way over here, right? And I need to shoot that. I'm going to pre-aim, and then shoot it, right? So, the range only does so much, but if you don't want to get into a game immediately and you don't want to put in 500 hours, say it's like 2 in the morning or something, like, I don't really know why you wouldn't have time for a 30-minute game, but I don't control your life, so it's up to you. But if you can't go into a game, just go around the training map for like 10-15 minutes, just trying to pre-aim every little corner and spot that you can find that you think will be a common hiding spot for an enemy. Right? Working on keeping your crosshair at head level. Right? And speaking of crosshair, before I go, let's talk about the crosshair real quick. That one's crosshair customization system is pretty good. The UI on it is confusing to navigate, and I see a lot of people who have moving crosshairs like this. Oh, that's the wrong one. Who have moving crosshairs like this, and they're like, why is it moving? Why does it do that every time I shoot? I want that to go away. Apparently this is a not very commonly known trick. The movement error and the fire error, those are the things that's making it move, so turn those off. Oh, that was the wrong one. Turn those off, and you will be fine. Your crosshair will not move. It won't go anywhere. So guys, that's it for today's video. I think the next video is going to be how to use Sage, or how to use the Phantom, or Phantom versus Vandal. I have a bunch of ideas. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. Thank you so much for the support on the recent videos. Hopefully you learned something. Tell me in the comments down below how I did, what I should improve on, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.